We got this envelope today, and it's coming from Lenny Haney, Maryland. And Lenny sent us a thank you letter along with some nice things inside the envelope here. I'll show you. And that's the letter. Lenny wrote, "Hello gentlemen, Alex and Big Boss. I have thoroughly enjoyed watching and learning from all your amazing technical repair videos on YouTube. Please accept this token souvenir coin and patch from where I work as an appreciation for all the enjoyment I have had. I'm the lead flight test instrumentation engineer for Lockheed Martin on the F-35 JSF aircraft. I'm involved in flight testing here in Patuxent Naval Air Station, Maryland. We install flight test equipment on the aircraft to collect data to validate performance to expand the flying capability envelope. Below is the picture of my basement electronics hobby lab. Thank you for all what you do. Sincerely, Lenny Haney." That's an awesome letter. That's an awesome letter. Awesome. Thank you very much, Lenny. And I want to see what's inside this envelope. A coin and a patch. Huh. That's awesome. That's awesome. Looks good. And a coin here. And wow, does that coin look good? Look at the details on that coin. Look at the details. Wow. Thank you very much, Lenny. I really enjoyed those gifts. And it's people like you that keeps the momentum going. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad that you are enjoying the videos. Thank you very much. In this repair video, we're going to be working on a USB-C flash drive that was mailed in from Florida. Let's read what the customer said. "My computer fell off the table with the USB attached. The USB-C adapter snapped off." That's all the information that we have. I can tell what's going on by just looking at the drive. Customer mailed in the drive like this. We can tell the top part is open. And this one here looks like a USB-C to USB adapter. In case the computer does not have a USB-C port, you can convert the USB-C drive to a USB drive. And customer also mailed in the broken socket, which is a USB-C socket, as you see here. Now this drive is unlike other drives that we have worked on. Let me show you what I mean. Right now, the tiny board is inside this enclosure, and there's no easy way to take that board out. I do not want to force it out. We do not want to break the board inside. Important information is on this drive, so we want to handle the operation as safely as possible. Let's take a look and see what's going on inside this flash drive enclosure. I see a chip here with all the pins. That's where the USB-C socket solders onto. We do not know if there are any missing components from that chip, or we do not even know if that chip contains any components on the surface. Maybe not. Now the chip is somehow molded inside this enclosure, and there's no easy way to take that chip out. We do not want to force it out because we do not want to risk breaking that chip. So it's better to somehow break the enclosure to remove the chip safely rather than try to pry off or take that chip out from within the enclosure. Reason the customer mailed this over is so we can extract important information from this drive. So we want to work on it as safely as possible. I mean, I do not see an easy way to remove that chip from within the enclosure. Let's take a look at the USB-C socket. We do not have another socket like this, and I do not even know if we can get another socket like this. So we have to work with what we have. Just being as gentle as possible. This is not going to be perfect, but we have to work with what we have. Now we have 4 golden pads on this chip. I do not know if those golden pads represent a USB 2.0 connection. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to use a USB 2.0 cable. I stripped the cable into 4 wires. We have red, white, green, and black. That's how we're going to solder the wires onto the memory card, and hopefully we can read from that card using a USB 2.0 cable, and so that we do not have to solder this USB-C connector, which may or may not work due to the way the pins are bent from top and bottom, and we do not have another connector in the store, and I do not even know if we can get this connector. So why go through the hassle of soldering this connector if we can do it this way? We're going to find out. I'm going to start by pre-applying solder on to those 4 pads. Oh, let me put the microscope. Let me put the microscope on. So I applied 4 blobs of solder on those 4 golden pads. Right now we're gonna test and see which one of the pads is ground and which one is VCC. Meter and diode mode, we're gonna put red probe on ground, and this is ground. This is a data line, and VCC. So most likely we can use those 4 pads, most likely. The customer needs the information, and hopefully we can help her out. If this does not work, then we're gonna have to do it the USB-C socket soldering way. So now what we're gonna do is solder black, green, white, red. Let's start with black. Okay, so we have the black wire right over here. And then we have the green wire. And then we have the white wire. What I did is I soldered those jumper wires onto that cable because the cable wires are too thick. And I always use that cable when doing data recovery. And those jumper wires are just flexible and easy to work with. And finally, the red wire, which is right over here. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so let me make sure I have everything done correctly. We have red wire on VCC. We have D-, which is the white wire, D+, green wire, and finally black is ground. And let's hope for the best. I hope we can recover data like this and we can read from the memory chip so we do not have to go the other way. And moment of truth. That's what we did so far. The memory chip, we soldered 4 wires onto the memory chip, as you can see, and just making sure no wires are touching. Very good. We do not have any wires touching. And let's plug the cable in the computer. We got the tone, but no files yet. I did hear the tone, but no files yet. What's going on? I do not know if this drive is formatted for a Mac or if we can read it on a PC. Oh, what happened? Oh, right. Yes. Yes. We got the files. We got the files. So we were able to use the 4 golden pads on the memory chip to access the memory chip using USB 2.0. And now we are able to read the files. I'm going to start the backup, transfer those over to another flash drive, invoice, and mail this back to the customer. I'm very happy that we were able to get this done. And I'm sure everybody is happy to see this being a success. So that's it. I'm going to start the backup. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions. And we'll do something else in the next video.